Nakuja imejaa. Sasa hata kusafiri imekuwa ngumu sana, lakini inabidi ungoje tu. Fare nayo pia imepanda. Magari tulikuwa tunaenda na kitu 300, sasa tunaenda na 700.
We have increased some fares by around 20 to 50% on some areas because currently there is one-way traffic use. From the rural area to the city center in Kisumu, we have no passengers. The vehicles are coming empty.
Sawa. Kwa majina naitwa Jared Okech, ni driver operators kutoka Migori hadi Kisumu. Kwa saizi masafiri si mengi sana kama last time. Last December zilikuwa sawa, lakini this time ziko kidogo. Wanalia hakuna pesa. Maskari nayo inafanya kazi nzuri barabarani. Sasa tunaomba tu madereva wenzetu wakuwe mwangalifu sana kwa barabara wakati wa Christmas.
Over 200 widows at Barut in Nakuru West have a reason to smile after well-wishers gave them foodstuff as Christmas holiday gifts. The food was given by philanthropist Rotarian James Yegon, who called on all Christians to share food and clothing to the needy and vulnerable families during this Christmas holiday. He reiterated that he will continue supporting the needy in the society and fighting for their needs so that they too can feel appreciated and contribute meaningfully to the development of the country. Mary Rotich, one of the beneficiaries, said many families were spending the night on an empty stomach because they cannot afford to buy food.
Na ile pesa ambayo tumetumia leo ni zaidi ya 1220 kupatia wajane chakula. Na mimi ningependa kusema hivi. Najua kuna watu ambao wako pale nje ambao unaweza kujiweza. Na hii katika hii msimu wa Krismasi, hii ni wakati ambayo tunastahili kusaidia wale ambao wajiwezi. So wewe enda pale kwa jirani yako, saidia yeye, patie chakula ili wakati tunaweza kusherekea, tunasherekea tukiwa kama jamii moja. Ambayo ningependa pia kuambia serikali pia waweze kutenga pesa ya kuweza kusaidia wajane wote kwa sababu wanapitia mambo mengi sana katika maisha.
Ilikuwa ngumu, lakini kwa leo tunafurahia kwa sababu tumepata Krismasi. Hatungejua hata kama tungekula Krismasi. Lakini hata hivyo tumebarikiwa, jamii abarikiwe na watu wake wenye wamekuwa wakimsaidia, waendelee kumsaidia nasi tutaweza kupata.
Na wengi wenye wao kwa wanatarajia kukula Krismasi kwa maana hii mwaka imekuwa mwaka ngumu, maisha imekuwa ngumu. Tunashukuru sana Mungu asidi kumuinua, asidi kumbariki pamoja na familia yake na asidi kuinua hata shule yake. Kumbuka wachane amefanya kitu ya maana.
Sasa nashukuru director hapa wa Kenya kwa kutukaribisha na ya Krismasi kwa siku ya leo. Hata mwaka huu tumebarikiwa.
Traffic operations continued on the Kakamega-Bungoma Road in Mayoni area where 100 cars were apprehended while the registration numbers were removed from 15 vehicles for violating road rules. The Chief Traffic Officer from the traffic headquarters in Nairobi, Peter Odhiambo, said that the operation is aimed at ensuring that drivers and road users comply with traffic laws and follow road safety regulations. In addition, he urged drivers to be especially careful this Christmas season, stressing the importance of being careful to avoid road accidents. The search also aims to monitor the number of passengers transported in vehicles, as well as the speed of vehicles to ensure that drivers do not violate traffic laws.
I urge all road users to be careful, especially during the festive season. Drive carefully. There is no hurry, you are going home. Please observe all the road rules. Ensure your documents comply with the Traffic Act and all relevant acts. And ensure you are careful and you are observant of all traffic rules and ensuring that you care for other road users. Do not drive carelessly. Just ensure that you enjoy your Christmas and your New Year. We are just ensuring compliance. We are ensuring compliance. We are ensuring everybody complies with the road traffic rules, with the Traffic Act, NTSA Act, and all the relevant acts. So we are checking to ensure compliance. We are checking to ensure that they're observing the required speed limits. We are checking to ensure that they don't carry excess passengers, that the road service license is as it should be, and all other and every other law and every other rule that is prescribed in the acts and all the other relevant laws.
Kiambu Level 4 Hospital has received drugs and non-pharmaceutical products worth over 50 million shillings as Governor Kimani Wamatangi pushes to implement his policy of having 90% stock in health facilities at any given time. While he was delivering non-pharmaceuticals and drugs at Kiambu Level 5 Hospital, David Maina, the county health administrator, said that the county led by Wamatangi keeps the promise of having the hospital's drugs store well stocked to make sure that there is no shortage of drugs and non-pharmaceuticals.
Kazi hapa Kiambu Level 5 Hospital kwa department ya pharmacy. Nina furaha kujulisha wananchi kuna dawa tuko nazo za kutosha for sasa, tuko at 90%. Receive dawa last week but one. Kuna zingine tena tumeletewa leo. So wale wa pressure, wale wa diabetes, watu wazima, watoto mingi, tuko na aina mingi. Kujeni katika facility yetu na mtasa.
Now, children from the neighboring communities of Njukiri Forest in Embu County were treated to an unforgettable Christmas celebration. Managed by the local community, the camp opened its doors to give the children and their families the rare opportunity to experience the breathtaking beauty and thrilling activities of the area. For many of the attendees, this was their first time visiting the stunning location, as they had only heard of it from visitors in the past. In addition to the fun, the camp also provided valuable mentorship for teenagers, offering talks on basic life skills and environmental conservation. This was an opportunity for the youth to learn how to appreciate and protect the environment around them.
Nimefurahia kuleta watoto huku. Saa mimi naonanga wageni wakikuja, lakini mimi sijai kanyanga huku. Hii ni mara yangu ya kwanza. Nimefurahia sana kukanyanga huku.
Today we end an event of the kids, that's Dunda Krisi Nawatoi. It's one of our way of giving back to the local community as Camp Dunda, and today we had several activities that the kids did. So we would like also to help someone know that Camp Dunda is still open. We are still open up to date, and we'd like to welcome you all. Come do the activities that we have here, some being the zip lining, the world swing, the archery, mud fun, and all other activities here at Camp Dunda.
Nimekuja leo kuenjoy Camp Dunda. My favorite ilikuwa nature trail. Pia Camp Dunda, asante sana, and Merry Christmas.
Actually, it was my second day in Camp Dunda Falls. It was very nice in zip line. So
it was actually my first day in Camp Dunda. I've been hearing it from people, but due to some many reasons, I haven't been able to come here. But I'm so happy to come here today. It's so fun. I've tried the canopy walk, nature walk, the world swing. It was really nice and enjoyable.
Wanafunzi, wananchi kutoka mbali wakinja hapa Camp Dunda, sisi kama wenyeji, lakini leo tukasema tutaleta watoto na tumefurahia pamoja na wale wengine.
It was fun going at the zip line. It was enjoyable, and I recommend you to come visit Camp Dunda.
Sisi kama Camp Dunda tunakuanga hapa kwa forest na tunakuanga hapa ku conserve environment na kuhifadhi hiyo mazingira kuhakikisha ukitembea hapa unafurahia kabisa. Community youth and teenagers ambao wamekuja hapa wamelearn more, wameenjoy, tumewafunza mambo ya survival skills na life skills, na pia wameenjoy na wamefurahia sana.
Cabinet Secretary for Energy Opiyo Wandayi has said public infrastructure vandals are akin to terrorists and must be treated as so if the trend is to be contained. According to Wandayi, there was need for stern action to be taken to contain the vice that was costing the government a fortune. He was speaking at the Amani Children's Home in Game constituency, where he donated Christmas gifts to the orphans and vulnerable children at the home. Wandayi said that the government was spending heavily on infrastructure development, and a few people cannot be allowed to frustrate these efforts.
as you know, it costs the government heavily, first and foremost, for such expensive infrastructure to be established. But more importantly, once the infrastructure is vandalized, it inconveniences not only the government but the people who are supposed to be the beneficiaries of this infrastructure. So I want to appeal to our people, wherever they are, in the whole of the Republic, please take care of electricity infrastructure, especially electricity cables.
In the community here, let us support a reverend to make sure that this home can still accept more children and be able to sustain their lives around this place.
The Bible tells us that if you want blessings from God, these children represent him here on earth, and especially because they are orphans. This is a great gesture, and I want to congratulate you. First, congratulate you for coming to game. Second, repeatedly congratulate you for the job you're doing for Kenya. You're doing a good job, and your visibility, I can tell you, is being felt.
Member of Parliament for Mumias East, Peter Salasia, has asked the National Assembly to amend laws that allow high taxes to be levied on products imported in the country through organizations and charities that aim to help the disabled persons. Speaking at Chianda Medical College grounds, Mumias East constituency, when providing persons living with disabilities equipment to use, including wheelchairs and other equipment, Salasia say that high taxes levied on foreign organizations has contributed to many organizations withdrawing their aid support. The Member of Parliament has also asked people living with disabilities in his constituency to come forward and register so that they can be helped.
The biggest problem that we're having in this country ni mambo ya taxation to the organizations ambazo they are having mambo ya the good intentions to support our people. Ndio umeona ya kwamba mzigo kama huu kutoka kule nchi za nje zinatoka huko wanawekea taxation. Nataka niulize the National Treasury, kwa sababu we know you are the people who makes these laws, and we know that ya kwamba the National Assembly of today doesn't have a lot of power. It has been taken over by the executive. Na kwa hivyo nyinyi mkileta sheria yoyote, nataka naulize kwa heshima ya kwamba anything ambayo inatoka nje ya Kenya ambayo ni organization, tutoe the taxes zote ili ya kwamba zikaweze kufikia wananchi wa Kenya. Hatuwezi kukazia wananchi wa Kenya kwa maisha, tena kuwakazia kwa vitu ambazo ama wale watu organization ama partners ambao wako na good intentions to support our people. Nataka niulize ya kwamba we want to see, as we enter into the new year of 2025, we want to see a new policy touching on anything that is coming in this country. It should be of free, na isikuwe na taxation yoyote ama duty yoyote, na hiyo nataka the National Treasury ilete katika bunge ili ya kwamba tukupitishe. Kwa sababu mimi nikianza, sisi watu wengine wanadharau sana bunge. Sasa hiyo ndio imesha take over. Sasa hii inaendea kwa mtu mmoja ambaye take over this country, na lazima pia sikize, na hii it belongs only to one person, who is the president.
Hoteliers along the north coast in the port city of Mombasa have lined up an array of activities for their guests, including scrumptious buffets, as they mark the peak of festivities with Christmas Day. Mombasa County Commissioner says security has not been left to chance, with heightened patrols both on sea and on land. The guests thronging the tourist resort city have been assured of free flow of traffic in and out of the port city. Holidaymakers are enjoying their stay, basking in the sun along the beaches and beach walk excursions.
Endelea kuhakikisha kwamba kuna usalama kote Mombasa County. Tumekaa mkutano mingi na the multi-agency team. Ile kazi tunafanya kama multi-agency team, hasa mambo ya usalama, area za Kisauni, area za Likoni, na nafikiri kwa wakati huu mambo usalama iko sawa. Wakati huu mambo za beaches zetu tumeweka teams ambaye kutoka KWS, tuko na chief huko pia, hako hapo wakishirikiana na tourism police kuona kwamba wale wanakuja kufurahia kwa beach, kuogelea, kufanya nini hawapati shida yoyote. Sasa hatujapata report mbaya na mambo inaendelea mzuri. Ile tu ni kuomba wananchi wale wanataka kwenda kwa bahari, muda wa mwisho ambao tunakubali ni saa 12 jioni.
It is race against time ahead of the grand opening of Siaya County's 20,000-seater capacity stadium on the 2nd of January 2025. Siaya County has just slightly over 1 week to complete the preparations for the grand opening, which will be graced by President William Ruto and his Ugandan counterpart Yoweri Museveni. Speaking when he visited the stadium to inspect the ongoing preparations, Principal Secretary for Interior, Dr. Raymond Omolo, expressed his satisfaction with the level of preparedness, saying that they are now ready to host all citizens and the invited dignitaries for the grand opening of the stadium. He was flanked by Siaya County Governor James Orengo, who stated that the opening of the county stadium will be a culmination of the Piny Luo Festival, which will kick off with various cultural activities on the 31st of December 2024.
As put it, the festival begins on the 31st. And mine as the PS in charge of Internal Security and National Administration, on behalf of the national government, I came here this morning to just see and assess the level of preparedness or readiness for Siaya to host this important event. And I am satisfied that everything is in place, and we are looking forward to welcoming all Kenyans.
Appreciate what you have done in making this dream come true. You have made several interventions to make sure that this event takes place from the 31st, although people begin arriving from the 30th of December, and the final day will be the 2nd of January, when we will have an event in which we'll have the President of the Republic of Kenya and the President of Uganda attending and gracing that occasion, when there will be a football match between Gor Mahia and Kitara Football Club from Uganda.
I chair the committee that is tasked with the organization of the 4th Piny Luo. And today we have a very important guest, the Honorable Raymond Omolo, who, as you all know, is the PS Interior. And because this is a national conversation and a national event, we are glad that today we are able to update him on behalf of the national government about the 3 days of the Piny Luo that begins on 31st, 1st and the 2nd.
All right, so that is where we wrap it up this afternoon. Allow me to go eat some chapatis as well. So thank you for watching. See you at 9 p.m. Merry Christmas. Good afternoon.